It all hinges on a top-secret experiment. A young couple comes home from the hospital with their newborn baby. A week goes by and the baby still hasn't produced a bowel movement.
Maybe the baby's just constipated.
No. This is a very special baby. This baby processes energy differently.
I haven't had a bowel movement in 6 days. I haven't taken a piss either.
Hi everyone, welcome to another installment of I Effin' Love Cinema, and today we're going to be talking about Richard Kelly's 2008 film, Southland Tales. Southland Tales is an incredibly ambitious film. It is a sprawling story that just goes places, and it goes in all the places. It goes in too many places, arguably. And it all adds up to... I don't know. I finished watching this movie and I can't tell you what this movie is about. The Rock is in it and he plays an actor with split personalities, and one of the personalities is with a porn star who has ties to neo-Marxists. And then, I mean, that's just one part of it. Sean William Scott plays two characters who can't poop. God, what else? Wallace Shawn is like this Elon Musk figure who has this renewable perpetual motion machine that creates wireless electricity, and no, I don't know how to describe this, man. I really wish I could tell you guys what this movie is about, and it all culminates to one of the most baffling endings ever. You know, I really wish I could tell you guys that this is some secret masterpiece, some like hidden gem that was hated at its time and misunderstood. But honestly, this movie is just a mess. And the worst part is that it's so wonky in its pacing. Like, some parts of the movie are really entertaining and cool, and then parts of it are just slogs, just hard to get to. And you're watching all these characters and you don't even understand most of the time what they're even trying to accomplish. So you have like this fake CNN thing that's just constantly filling in the gaps because the movie does such a poor job of letting you know what the hell any of this means or what's going on. Also, it has Justin Timberlake doing voiceover throughout almost the entire movie. You know you're in bad shape when you have exposition all the way into Act 3. And this movie ends with exposition. It ends with a voiceover line that just fills in a huge gap that we just didn't understand until the very end of the movie. Like, you have to understand this thing to understand anything that's what's going on, and it's like in the last 30 seconds, like, oh yeah, like I know that guy. It's so wild, this movie. When you think about Donnie Darko, yeah, it's known for being this trippy movie, but primarily it's a coming-of-age story. And that's why people watch it several times. Not so much because they don't understand it, but because it's a movie about being an outcast teenager, and a lot of people can relate to that. Southland Tales also has all these crazy elements about it, but unlike Donnie Darko, it's primarily satire. It's political, social satire. The thing is, it takes place in this made-up world that, in order for it to connect to our world in a way that we can relate to it, has to explain all this crazy convoluted things. There are too many layers of this movie, and none of those layers are relatable at all. So the only reason you have to come back to this movie is to understand it. On top of that, Donnie Darko is a movie with a beloved soundtrack that uses its music very effectively and has some fantastic cinematography, and it's sprinkled pretty evenly throughout the movie. And instead of Echo and the Bunnymen or the Mad World cover, we get this. And yeah, scenes like this are creative. But they're very few and far between. For the most part, it's just shot, reverse shot, and that's dull. That's dull to watch, especially in a 2.5 hour long movie, you know? So now it's time to answer the big question. Is Southland Tales a good movie? No. Sadly, on its own, it's just kind of a slog. It's unrelatable, it's confusing, and it's not gonna inspire most people to watch it again. So, okay. We have our answer, right? But let's mythbuster this. Let's do an Adam and Jamie here, cuz no, the movie is not good, right? But can it be good? I mean, Richard Kelly did make Donnie Darko after all, and I didn't understand Donnie Darko on the first viewing, and I liked it way more the more I watched it. I'm going to rewatch this movie a few more times, and then once I feel like I have a better understanding of it, I'll give you guys another take on it.
Wait, what is phase 2? You didn't tell me there was a phase 2.
Krista, no offense to you and your little career makeover plan, but we are trying to impact the outcome of an election.
Proposition 69. To Krista, that number had one meaning, and one meaning only. To everyone else, it was a proposition on the ballot to restrict the powers of the oppressive institution known as U.S. Ident.